Jerusalem's modern city streets normally bustle with high-energy life, particularly during the yearly festive season of the fall feasts. At the center of the observance is the holiest day on the Jewish calendar, Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. On this day, the Jewish capital grinds to a halt. All across Israel, businesses close down, public transportation ceases, and even the stock market takes a hiatus as Jewish Israelis honor an ancient biblical commandment to fast and pray. In the time of the temple, according to the Hebrew scriptures, the Jewish people's sins were forgiven on Yom Kippur through animal sacrifice and the presentation of blood in the Holy of Holies, the inner sanctuary of the Jewish temple. Christ prophesied that the temple would be destroyed after his crucifixion. About 2,000 years ago, the Romans fulfilled his words. Without a temple, Jewish people have adapted Yom Kippur observances.
The ritual behind it has changed very dramatically throughout history, in that it used to be something in the time of the temple that was very much associated with the high priest and a specific service that was done on Yom Kippur. Since for 2,000 years now we haven't had a temple, the ritual has transformed itself into a much more personal repentance and tshuva and return and getting spiritually more or less rejuvenated.
Today, Jewish people are forbidden to pray at the site of their former temple on the Temple Mount, and there are no guarantees that they will even be allowed to step foot at the Western Wall for future Yom Kippur observances. Jerusalem's entire Old City will reside in a sovereign Arab state if the demands of the Palestinian Authority are met.
The only solution that is acceptable to the Palestinian people is Israel evacuating the land that occupied in 1967. That means East Jerusalem, the West Bank, and the Gaza Strip.
How important is the Jewish connection to the holy places of Judaism?
Very important, very important. It's the holy place in Jerusalem and all Israel.
Al Yom Kippur today is a day of prayer, but in the past when the temple was built, it was all about working in the temple, and we are very sad that we can't do it today.
The Temple Mount, that is the holiest spot in the world for the Jewish people. With or without a temple being there, access to it is of course extremely important to us.
For Jewish Israelis, the ongoing battle to maintain sovereignty over their capital takes a backseat for a day on Yom Kippur. Instead, they reconnect with an ancient mandate and a biblical promise of a future day, a messianic age, when all war will cease and a lasting peace will be the hallmark of their eternal capital. Marnie Blom, Axe News Network, Jerusalem.